Welcome everyone. Good morning. It's Olivia from CGTN Global Business.
Hello everyone, I'm Aaron Liu from CGTN. Today is the 5th day of the CIIE. I think one of the most important steps, not just to see the products, also the cultural exchange.
Exactly.
And China's culture and the traditional food. I think that's we should introduce to our audience, to the global audience. Right?
And today we are finally going to check out the cultural exhibits of different provinces and cities across the country.
Yes, I know your hometowns from you're from Changsha, and this is your
actually it's my
favorite
mom's
food.
hometown.
Yes. Could you introduce
Yeah.
about this, some information about Changsha related to that?
Okay, honestly, because Changsha is not necessarily my hometown, it's more like my mom's and my grandma's hometown. I've been to Changsha when I was a child, so my biggest impression will be the food in Changsha. And for more, let's have our beautiful guest to introduce for us. Welcome, Miss Li Ailian. Hello. She's the inheritor of women's calligraphy, right? 您是我们在说您是这个女书的这个传人，对吧？好，然后能给我们介绍一下什么是女书吗？我们可能对这个没有什么了解。我们可以边逛边聊。
这个是我的作品女书作品。
This is Miss Li's work, and this is actually 女书. I think 女书 I'll translate it as women script.
是的，女书就是女性专门使用的一种文字。
It's only for women actually, and it's recognized as the only women script in the whole world. So Aaron, you may not be able to read it because it's only for women.
When we see this, I think it's totally different from the China's
traditional characters.
And
exactly.
I think that's the use of like the fish. I think it's kind of the fish
Yeah,
shape.
it's like a painting, isn't it?
您能介绍一下这个的发源是有多少年的历史，然后是为什么会有一个女书这样的文字吗？
女书它是千百年来发源在湖南永州江永县一带的一个女性文字，就是靠母亲传给女儿，或者是姐妹之间来学习传承。
所以
So you from
yeah.
Hunan? Have your mom really teach you about that? Because you
No,
should learn
I
about
have
that.
no idea. I'm sorry. 那它是其实在湖南，包括周边一些城市，这样就是发源起来的，是吗？
对。
So yeah, it was originated from Hunan province and its neighboring areas. Okay.
Yes, and I think I know a little about the stories because in the older society and the women couldn't go to school and to learn about something, but they maybe introduced about the design these characters and they introduced each other and write the letters to each other and use these characters. And I think that's the stories.
Is it because, like in the past, only men can read and write like characters and women can't?
In special times, the products, the characters.
Yeah.
老师，您能帮我们教一下我们基本的一些女书的书写的一些
好的
技巧？
看一下女书的字很修长，而且它每个字是右高左低。
As long as italic, and I think 右高左低是吗？
右高左低，
I
像
think
女
it's
性的身材。
Yeah, the right side is a bit high and the left side is a bit low.
Yeah.
很苗条。
非常漂亮的。
It's just like women's body shape.
也有人说女书就像我们的竹叶一样的，很修长。
所以老师，我们现在看到这个就是旁边这个字是吧？
对。
远上寒山石径斜，白云深处有人家，
停车坐爱枫林晚，霜叶红于
二月花。
所以这个是二的，这个是
一个二字。
是的，这是个月，其实有点像，是吧？就是月亮的月嘛。对，它是一个演变了。花字，你看它很绽放的，开了，张开了，就像一朵花一样的。
所以我们是可以从这个字形上也能够大概判断出它的大概的意思是什么。
大概的意思有点像形，因为就是要看多啊。像我们古代的时候，这些女子学了女书，大家在一起就是像一个悄悄话，我们闺蜜之间的一个悄悄话，一个密码。男士他是不学的，是女性在主动的学习。
所以它现在还在使用吗？这个字？
现在就是没有使用了，现在是作为一个艺术品，一个收藏，一个传承。
它只存在于湖南的这片。
湖南的那一片就是在湖南南边，靠近广西的江永道县那一带才有的。
So women, people who study and use female script call themselves gentleman women. Yeah, and the spirit of a gentleman woman is to be self-reliant gentleman woman and not to give up easily. This actually means luck. And see, red is also a lucky color in Chinese culture. 福这个字是福。
福祝福。我们中国人的福文化是很丰富的。
That shows the China's best wishes on these products, and I will try to these characters how to use them.
Erin is trying to learn some women's script. Actually, I think I should
学
have.
3个字好吗？写一
OK
个女书2个字，再加一个福字。
好
不好？首先拉笔，你这样拉中号加号。女书跟汉字的女字有点相似，一撇。
So in 2005, the female script was included in the Guinness Book of the World's Records as the most gender-specific script in the world. And in 2006, the custom of female script was approved by the State Council to be included in the first batch of National Intangible Cultural Heritage lists. And in 2017, female script characters were successfully included in the International Standard Character Set.
右高左低，很修长，是吧？
所以它这个是女书2个
字。女书就是汉字的女书。对，你的字写得很好。
Actually, in the past, women had no chance with Chinese characters. Men could only write Chinese characters on the table, so women could only spare time to write women's books on their knees.
菱形，
福字是一个菱形，
对，2个菱形。
Erin is actually doing a great job.
有规律2个菱形，然后在中间。
It's so beautiful. It looks like a painting.
这是2撇。
这个女字其实跟现代的女字还是蛮像的，可以看出来。
最后一撇修长的，2点。
Wow, I don't know. Erin is so good at handwriting.
祝福的福，是不是很漂亮
Yes, that's so beautiful, like painting, right?
Very good.
Very good.
练过
A little bit when I was young children and
小时候的时候练过。
因为他看起来就是很擅长，好像有专门学过书法，对不对？
是的，他的气质很儒雅。
Thank you, thank you so much.
文化的这个自信者、代言者。
I really like this kind of this very silent and peaceful environment, and I want to write practice after this living.
Yeah, sure. You're already a master in handwriting.
Yes,
是很温柔。
everyone can try. You can try it. You want it?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Very
try it
simple. I
as
think it's
well.
better
你也写一
than I
下。
expected.
Can I have a zoom in on my writing? I'm gonna show my writing to all the audience. Okay.
你是那个写个和字好吧？
好。
你的名字。
Because He is my surname. Thank you so much for noticing that. 这个是姓何的何。Oh.
It looks like
Circle here.
小北，来给我拍几个照，给我拍几个照。
You want some pictures of us writing this?
Yeah.
Oh my! I'm doing such a horrible job. Erin, you beat me.
和千里。
Look at my one.
你的名字很漂亮，写出来。
谢谢您。
对，和记者的名字写得很漂亮。
老师真的写得很漂亮。
就是像一个李字啊。
daughters were very young, and their parents looked
李字
for
是很
their
像现代的这个李
girlfriends
字，对不对？
and tied up for them to count
这
into
个
the
很
eight
像，这个确实
fractals.
很像。
李的李，它是一字多义。
所以在女书里面，这个李跟我们的姓氏的李是一样的。
一样，它是一个上下连贯代替的。因为它的字传承下来只有400多个字，就是字迹不多嘛，所以它可以代替上下连贯。
Okay, I'm gonna call on my dad now. See, 这位老师说你给我了一个很好的名字 ，so my dad gives me a really lovely Chinese name. Thank you so much, Dad.
把它拍下来，
把它拍下来，好，我们 definitely 好。
祝福何千里同志，
谢谢。
事业有成。
谢谢，借您吉言，借您吉言，谢谢。
永远幸福开心啊！
虽然我这个目前写的不太好，没有我们 Erin 记者写的好，我回家会多加练习的。
写的时候一定是一撇为多。你看一撇。
所以它其实是，确实是 on the right side is really high, and on the left side is pretty low.
它的结构就是一点一撇，
一点一撇，
还有弧形，这样的多一点。你看写个男人啊，男字也是跟汉字很像的，只是 一撇多斜着写。
哦，它是男，但是是
男人
italic 整个斜过来的这样子啊。
对它也是两人字就是两画，是吧？
它确实很像，就是我们这种 women body shape.
Yes.
Yeah, it's thin and it's elegant.
也有人说这个女书就像女子在跳舞一样的，指尖上的芭蕾。你仔细看一下，你看这个女字
It's beautiful. It's like ballet on the
对
fingers.
跳舞一样的，是吧？很美的。
好，
再写个女字。
好，
我们女孩嘛都要学会写这个女字。
好。我今天最重要的是学会这个女字。
啊，对，就3个半月亮，你就记住了。书字，书字是7画，上面是个禾苗的禾，有点像。
是有点像。这个很像一个像我的名字，像千这个字，对对对。
I think we need more time to practice after the live show.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
much.
much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'll definitely practice when I go back home. Practice makes perfect.
Yes. There's so much long histories about the culture and
Changsha,
Changsha date back to
Hunan province,
2,400 years.
Have you been to Changsha area?
Yes, of course. And I tried a lot of different kind of foods. And
Really?
the most spicy food impressed me.
Of
because
course, I
that is
know.
totally different from the concept in north of China.
Yeah. But are you a fan of spicy food?
Yes, I like it. But I think another thing is very important is the culture because Changsha has so many brands, especially for young consumers.
Can you name some?
Some tea and some.
There's a bubble tea brand just right over here.
Yes, it's amazing because
I
so
love
much people
bubble
love
tea.
it, and it's very famous in China.
Yeah, especially for younger generation these days.
Yes, especially in Hunan province, Changsha is the most happening city in China. And people like to lead their own livelihood during the night, and very popular and different food. They try the food. So I think in China you should go to there and experience.
I feel embarrassed because my mom's hometown is from Changsha, and I only went to Changsha once when I was like 5 or 6 years old. Yeah, just to visit my grandparents.
Yeah.
And there's actually a restaurant on my right side, Shanxi restaurant.
Yes. We know there's areas that show different areas of China and their own food and the culture. The next stop is about north of China.
That is my dad's hometown. So today I'm visiting my mom's and my dad's hometown. That is quite interesting. So I'm from northeast of China, Liaoning province. Where about you?
Yes, I'm also from north and I like noodles. But I
Where's the
have never
hometown?
been the northeast of China. So I think we should go to take a look at what kind of products different from other areas.
So are you either from Hunan or Jilin?
Actually, some of my relatives from the Hunan. And my grandpa's relatives, but it's very long history before.
Yeah. Have you been to the northeast of China? Because
Yeah.
there are 3 provinces.
Liaoning province.
Yeah.
Yes.
And others?
Yes, that's all there
That's
is.
it?
Yes.
Okay.
I really look forward to going there during winter because it's so cold and special memories. So, do you have any memories about introduced products introduced to the audience when you were a child during your school time?
No. I had a really bad memory. I have to be honest with you. I have like a fish memory. It only lasts for 7 or 9 seconds. Yeah, anyway, so we are nearly there, guys. This is Liaoning exhibition area. Can we get a pen? 浙江老师帮我们 get a pen over here. Liaoning is one of the province and also city in China.
Yes, and it's very famous. I think that's the very sense of humor. I think in northeast of
Really?
China. Yeah.
What about like the accent?
There's the famous female star and.
Do you want me to teach you some 东北 accent?
Yes.
东北 dialects?
Yes.
你干啥呢？
你干啥呢？
你瞅啥呀？
这个瞅啥？
瞅啥
It's a time
What are you
honored brand.
looking at? Okay.
Yes.
Now everyone in China knows about that. Hello. 这是我们今天的一位介绍人，你好。
你好。
你要带我们来逛一下整个展吗？We have a tour guide to show us about this area. 我们从哪里开始呢？ Well, there are so many cute animals here.
这个是我们的草编工艺，
So it's made of grass actually.
用的是吉林省的特产乌拉草。
乌拉草. So it's a special grass actually. It's a special grass in Jilin.
Yes, it's special materials and.
Can we touch it? 我们能碰一下吗？
你是手工编制的是吗？
哇，是能感觉到，其实这就是用草来编制，对吧？
对
It feels like grass as well. 这应该是个比较难的工艺。
这位老师是中国工艺美术大师，第8届的。
哇哦，还是一个 master。
这也是一个文化遗产的一个。
对，既是非遗项目，也是
项目。
Oh, it's also World Inchangeable Cultural Heritage.
Yeah.
您像这是它的半成品，用的是吉林省的这个松树塔。
半成品哦，它还在做。那这个我们可能是想搭建一个屋子吗？
对，是想搭建一个屋子。
所以他做的时候，这边会有一个框，然后在里面。
是的。
Looks like a traditional house actually. Maybe thousands of years ago.
像这边呢是世界级非物质文化遗产。
这是剪纸，对不对？哇 ，the traditional Chinese paper cut. 这个是正在做的剪纸吗？
对，是的。
然后也是红色。
红色，什么颜色都有，红色、蓝色、白色，基本上还有黑色，以这4个色调为主。
Does that remind you the New Year during?
I'm just going to say that because I think people from northeast of China we can all do like paper cuts because that's a huge deal during like Spring Festival or other important festivals. So 我们现在来看一下，这个是
松花实验。
松花实验，所以它
是轻工。
Made of stone. 所以它也有200年的历史，200年前的历史。Wow, it has a history of more than 200 years, guys.
为什么我们会用松花石来做这个实验？它有什么特点？
松花石的质地比较细腻，然后相对来说雕刻难度也比较大，然后做出来这种砚台，用起来会更方便一些。
And still kept very well till now. 然后我注意到这里有很多大米，因为我老家是盘锦的，然后我们那边大米其实非常有名。对，然后我现在看到吉林我们有一个大米的展示，是北方大米整体都很有名，是这样吗？
吉林呢是这个有黑土地，耕地中的大熊猫，所以我们是全国粮仓。我们这边的粮食就相对比较好一些。比如说这个梅壳大米。
Actually, rice from northeast of China is really famous, especially in my hometown, Panjin. I have to say that.
So that's reaped once a year because the harvest time is special and before the winter, and also the oil and water and some ways makes the rice is very great quality.
咱们看到这幅长白山天池画就是草
So
编
many
作品
food products.
来自于刚才那个老师。
Wow, 草编作品是它哇，
这是用草做的。
The painting is made of grass as well. I can't believe it. 这个感觉看起来价值连城，我能摸一下吗？
可以，轻一点，轻一点。
我会非常 I'll touch it really gently, guys. I don't want to ruin it. It's worth a fortune. 哇塞 I can't believe it's a painting. 我们给个全景吧，摄像老师，给我们的观众仔细看一下这幅画。非常漂亮，太漂亮了。
长白山的那个天池的天池。
长白山。然后我其实刚才有仔细的看到那边有一个蛋糕，我有一点想去尝一下。I had my eye on that cake long ago. 让我们来看一下这是什么呢？
这个蛋糕叫宫廷米糕。
宫廷米糕，它的长相很特别。
特别是吧
Because let's see this one, it looks like a Korean hanbok. Yeah, it's like traditional Korean clothes. 是有点像朝鲜那一边、韩国那边的传统服饰是吧？
宫廷米糕嘛，是那个古代朝鲜族王室在宴会上享用的。
Wow, they decided to put this clothes on the cake. It's so interesting.
你能看到它现在有粉色呀、绿色、黄色各种颜色，这些颜色都是用比如说南瓜汁、大麦汁调成的，它不含任何的色素。非常的健康。
Wow, it's made of actually fresh juice. I really want to try it, but I can't. 这边其实是没有食物的，但是都是展品，是吧？
这个是真的。
这个是真的。
是真的，但是因为放的时间长了，它就是大米做的嘛。大米做的这种东西，保质期只有2到3天，没有任何防腐剂，所以现在不能食用了。
Yeah, it's actually real food, but it's kind of out of date, so we can't try it. I'm afraid I really want to. 好，我们期待下一届剧模会早一点来尝，然后尝一下这样的食品，好吧？然后这边还有很多，这是当地的一些零食，什么特色零食？
对，这个
哇，熏鸡，这太让我想到老家了，这个非常不错。
你看这个是鸡汤豆腐串，
豆腐串，
他家的主打产品，这个1年能卖1000万串。
哇，销量 great sales volume crazy。这个是拌冷面，我觉得这个好像。在各种韩国的饭店我们也有看到，对不对？拌冷面这样都是比较有名的食品。吉
林的延边是朝鲜族，对他们那边冷面特别正宗。
施丹老师让我们来给一个镜头，给大家看一下，这些都是 famous food products from 吉林。
这款酱油是木桶酿造的。
这我们还有一些酱油，我们来看一下周边产品。像我们知道，陕西的醋，陕西的很有名，陕西的醋很有名。然后吉林我们不知道酱油也很有名。
对，木桶酱油。木桶酿造的。
Do you know about that, Aaron?
I know the source from the Shanxi
yeah.
province.
The vinegar that is very
Yes.
famous. And now we know another thing. We just learned something new. So the soil, 这个是
木桶酿造的好记酱油，对，它是零添加剂的。
哇，
今年大家一直在讨论添加剂的这个问题，所以它
其实就是纯 organic 的，对不对？
今年销量增长了60%。
哇哦！然后这一些也都是嘛，就是不同牌子的，对吗？
不同牌子的。
OK。那好，我们今天就在这里，然后很期待下一节节目会再见到您。OK。好，拜拜，谢谢。然后
Have you tasted about all of the products because it's your hometown?
Yeah.
You have the opportunity to taste it because there's so many brand new things that's the concept that provides and sacrifice the needs of consumers.
Yeah.
So that's I think that's the new trends, especially from the northeast of China.
I just highly recommend everyone to visit China, to visit all the provinces, all the beautiful cities. And how many cities actually have you been to in China?
I think this year, most of the time in the zone of China, because they have the seas and the mountains and different kind of views. Because China is so huge and the Chinese market is so huge, so that their product is some different kind of categories for the different kind of consumers. Especially, I think many foreigners come to China. First thing is the food.
Oh, I thought it was.
culture.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like traveling or something like that. It was the food.
Yes, China is.
Maybe you're a food lover.
Yes, I'm really.
Okay. So, what's our destination? Now we are heading to. Wow, I think. Yeah, we've showed plenty.
Yes, so 5 days I visit a lot of the products that's from the foreign companies. But right now, when I visit here, it reminds a lot of great memories as a kid. So we can pick all of different products, and because when you come to China, you can experience this in Chinese few
Chinese
days.
traditions,
Yes.
Chinese food,
Yeah.
and especially to meet a lovely, friendly people.
So CIIE not just have the products and the new trends and the fashion, they also have the food, especially from China, different areas. We really strongly recommend it about that. But the last day, I think we have the day to travel and try this.
Yeah, I know.
So we hope we have the time to taste all of the
We'll
products.
definitely have to visit next year.
Yes, after live, we want to try it. So thanks so much joining us right now. And this is edition of Live Cross from Shanghai.
I'll see you in the next year's CIIE.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Stay tuned. Bye bye.